This live is about building a second brain in Obsidian. So I think Obsidian is the best for building a second brain, first of all, because it's a place where you can just store all of your own data, right? And that wasn't the case with Notion or the other note taking apps. And that's why I ended up going over to Obsidian. And it was crazy to see like how many other people were doing so many cool things in Obsidian, right? And I think that this video, I just wanted to really talk about how I manage my life in Obsidian and my second brain. And like in my life, it's a few things, right? I've got my YouTube videos that I'm creating now. I've got like my personal business, like clients and things like that. I've got my music life, like all the music that I like to make, like, 'cause I make guided meditations and things like that. My book life because I'm writing a book, which is cool. That's in my Obsidian also, and all of my learning that I do in Obsidian. And I think the coolest thing is I can see how everything is linked. So I can see how my music is linked to my book, and I can see how my book thoughts are linked to my learning thoughts that I have with my mentors. And my vault just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And one thing that I'm really using as of lately is this thing called what's it called? Excalibur, I think it is. Somebody like I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's super freaking dope. It's like a whiteboard basically, but it does it in like this cool handwriting, like freaking font, and it's like super dope, right? So I've been like really creative when I'm using that like Excalibur layout, and it's for me it's better than Kanban in Obsidian because I'm able just to be free with my thoughts. And it's interesting when you're creating like on paper and you're writing with like a physical paper, you feel more creative, of course. And then I just was missing that gap between a physical paper and like a whiteboard. And I had a big whiteboard in my house in Bali, but now that I'm traveling, it's hard to like carry around whiteboards and big books and things like that. So freaking Obsidian's like layouts and templates is literally just perfect for someone that, especially if you travel or if you just need to put all of your stuff in one spot. And of lately, what I've been doing and my focus has been on creating brains for other people. And yeah, first of all, I was talking about Watu. Watu is the name of our whiteboard. But I've been making brains for other people. So like I want to know who people in the community would like to see maps, right? Like say not like someone like I don't know Serena Williams or something like that. Like somebody that has a specific skill set. Like if you're a great editor like Andrew Tate. Yeah, I did Andrew Tate's brain actually. I didn't upload it to my website yet, but did his brain. And people that do like very specific things. Like I'm working on this coder. I don't want to release his name yet, but I'm working on his brain. So if people want to learn coding in a simplistic way, because that's such a skill set, right? And also prompting is big too, right? Like how we ask questions to ChatGPT, because I think that what people really don't realize is coming is like it's all about the quality of questions. Like that's life. Life is just the process of asking and answering questions. If you can ask great questions, you get great answers, right? So you look at someone that gets a lot of things done in a day, and they're very productive. They probably ask a lot of great questions on YouTube or Google, and they get a lot of great answers back. But just Chat GPT just puts that on steroids, right? And now they're working on GPT-4. So like that'll be rolling out. I know a lot of people are like not able to use ChatGPT because of that. But also there's this great plugin called Merlin. Merlin is like a Chrome extension. And basically when I hit Command M on any website, ChatGPT pulls up and I can and whatever is copied, like you copy and paste Command C, whatever's copied, it just literally populates. It's freaking ridiculous. It's the best thing ever. So like, say if you copy anything and it pastes it automatically in Merlin, it'll just pull it up with ChatGPT. So if you see something you need, if you see a tweet that you like, if you want to rewrite a tweet, if you want to do anything, it'll just pull up directly in Merlin, which is pretty dope. So that's one tool that I recommend everybody get. And another tool that I recommend everybody and I made a YouTube video about this, is the tool rewind.io. It's an extension to, sorry, it's not an extension. You download it onto your computer. But basically, what it does is it's like almost like time machine for your computer. It tracks every single thing that you do, every action that you do on your computer. So, say like for me now, I don't really have to take notes anymore because whenever I think something like, oh, what was that website that I was on, and it was about, I don't know, hairdresser. I just type in hairdresser, and it pulls up a website that I was on 2 weeks ago talking about hairdressers, because like now I don't have to like write it down on a piece of paper. It's just all tracked. And even when I'm watching a video, it tracks like the thing that was mentioned in the video. So say like if it was something that, I don't know, Tony Robbins said in a speech, and it really impacted me. And I remember it was something about uh, food coloring, let's just say. And literally I can type in food coloring and it'll pull up that speech that I watched a month ago. It's ridiculous. So I definitely recommend everybody use that. Um, and for music, so how Obsidian is helping me with my music is I'm able to record just within Obsidian. So say if I'm thinking of a new meditation I want to put out that I'm actually planning to put out, and I'm thinking of it while I'm on my Obsidian, I just hit the little record button and then it just records like what I'm saying. I just say it out loud, whatever I'm thinking. And then it literally just puts it into my Obsidian. And I can get that transcribed also. So then I can have the written text and everything. So that's a big, powerful way that I use it when it comes to my music. And then for my book life, how I'm using it is I made a video about this too, but I'm using it with Milanote. And I don't just use Milanote because Obsidian is better, but I do use Milanote because it's very visual still, which I love. And yeah, I think that it's becoming more and more important to really own our own knowledge. I mean, sorry, to own our own data, because life is just about data, right? Like when you think about it, like what is life? The meaning of life, or I don't know, whatever, if you want to get deep, right? Like I think that the point of us being here is just self mastery, just getting better, every day, chipping at, ourselves and getting to know ourselves better. Like, I don't know what else we could be here for. And I feel like we just get data from understanding different humans on a deeper level. Like when we study books, when we listen to people, when we go through experiences, it's just data on life, right? Because data is just experience, is all it really is, right? So I think that when we own our own data and we understand the things that we're learning, instead of like giving it away, it gives us more power and a deeper understanding on things, even when you own other people's data. So yeah, that's all I want to touch on today. Um, just a recap. Obsidian's very powerful, and I'm going to continuously make videos on it. And I definitely want to make a name in the space of Obsidian because I really believe in the company, and I like how they're so like low key, right? I think they're like a Canadian based company, but they're super low key. They're not out there like promoting like Notion and all these other apps. They're low key. They're dope. They let you own your own data, and the community is amazing. It's a community plugin section in the settings where you can just literally download anything that the community makes, and it's always dope shit. It's always getting updated. There's always new plugins coming out, and there's always videos to talk about because it's always something dope coming out in the community. So yeah, I think that I wish everybody a great day, whatever time it is, wherever you are when you're watching this, whatever day it is, man, and just feel good now because why not? So enjoy your day and peace, love, happiness.